Going to be trying a KSLSB Dark White Pheno. I don't really know much about it, so we're just going to jump right in and see how this little guy tastes. It's got surprisingly more flavor than I think any of the other white pods that I've tried. Still fairly muted. Not sure 100% how to describe the flavors on this one. The heat though kind of starts like as soon as you swallow the pepper. It's mainly on the tongue. At the moment it kind of feels like habanero heat. Not sure if this is supposed to be a hotter pod. It's definitely causing me to salivate a lot, working on the sinuses a little bit. There's some heat in the chest now too. Though for me, like, that's kind of normal with the Chinen's pods. But yeah, I feel like this one has a lot more flavor than any of the white pods that I can recall tasting. Like I said, still muted in comparison to like, excuse me, any other pod. But more of that flavor. It's got some sweet flavors. I don't know if I would say fruity. Can't really tell there. Heat's migrating to the back of the throat. It's not quite as hot on the tongue at the moment. Still not very hot though, like maybe habanero level. Nothing too crazy. It's got some of the habanero stinginess, but it's not as intense as like your typical habanero. But it is kind of there. I really don't know how to explain those flavors. Okay, here's excuse me. Here's a weird one for you. I am getting a little bit of an ear burn. Just starting up right now. It's not very hot at the moment. Like, I'm actually surprised I'm getting an ear burn, because usually that's reserved for like way intense burns. I've only had one other one, I think, that was like a lower heat that made my ears burn as well. It's kind of unusual. I don't know. Like, I was under the impression that would only happen to me when I was really hurting. That was a close one. I almost inhaled saliva. But yeah, it's good. This is better than most of the other white pods I think I've had, just because there's more of the flavor. And it's like a pleasant burn. It's not what I would call uncomfortable. I'm not as big a fan of the ear burn, but when it's there and it's not like scorching and just unrelenting, it's actually not bad. It's ignorable. But the tongue and throat burn aren't too bad, and I find it pleasant. I don't like the way it feels in my chest though. Yeah, it's making my chest feel a little bit sore, which is kind of a weird reaction, but I've had peppers do that before. It usually waits till later to do that, but yeah. And then of course the heat's lingering. It's not going down. It's not picking up either though. It's there. It's present, and it's plateaued like almost immediately at the beginning. Like at first when you're chewing, it's not really there, and when you swallow the pepper, you start to notice it, and it picks up quickly, and then it plateaus, and it's still going. Since it's not like crazy hot or anything, I'll probably just wait until the burn starts to go down, and I'll end the video. But yeah, this is a very delicious pepper. I got this pepper from Fish Is My Church and the Pepper Lovers Community Discord server. Thank you, Fish. The peppers have been great from the last box and this box. Lots of variety to try, lots of good stuff. I'm excited to try even more. I'll try to get to as many as I can. I'm quite certain I won't be able to finish the box, but you know, I'll do my best. I've had, you know, health complications and excuse me, things of that nature that, excuse me, pepper burps. But I've had, you know, health complications and things of that nature that just prevent me from eating peppers all the time. So I'll try and catch up as much as I can, but still certain that I won't be able to finish everything, unfortunately. But I'll pick out some ones that I think are really cool, and see where I can go from there. At this point though, the heat in the mouth and in the back of the throat are going down, and the heat in the chest is picking up. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a video. Get me some yogurt. Thanks for watching.